Welcome, staff. Today we're going to focus on Google Gemini. Google Gemini is available on the address bar at gemini.google.com. If you are an SUSD staff member, you have access to this tool. And remember, since we're an education customer, Google has already automatically put in data protection. So let's kind of go over the interface. We only have 5 minutes. So right here, as we expand, you call it a hot dog, you call it a hamburger. This is where your previous chats are laid out. Here's create a new chat. We're going to go over explore gems later, and search allows you to search all your chats. So let's kind of collapse that. Here's where we do prompts. The plus right here is add files or add from Google Drive. Tools is guided learning. That's like self-paced learning. Deep research, like a research assistant that sends out to the web, like researches on a specific topic that you prompted. Create images, canvas. Notice if I go from fast to thinking with 3 pros, my tools change. I lose the research assistant. So just a heads up with that. Now, I want you to think about fast versus thinking with 3 pro. Fast is I have a list of ingredients in my pantry or refrigerator, and I want to build a recipe from it. Fast, another alternative for fast is, hey, I'm planning a weekend getaway to Tahoe. Help me plan that weekend out with an itinerary. Thinking 3 Pro is more used of like, hey, I have like these 7 job descriptions and I want to combine it all into one. I have this contract that I want to do a summary of and grab key takeaways. Thinking with 3 Pro, I would use it for building lesson plans, building writing prompts, kind of like a little bit more higher level thinking. Right here we have a list of templates, and let's go ahead and go over a good prompt versus a bad prompt. Let's try one. This is always a fun topic. That's something that I do not have to worry about anymore. Write a letter about lice. Okay, that is what Google would call a lazy prompt. Dear parent or guardian, it's automatically assuming that I'm writing this to a parent or guardian, and here we go. So it makes in a lot of assumptions. And when AI makes assumptions, that's where it tends to get things wrong. So it's okay. We kind of looked at this. Now let's go ahead and make a better prompt. So if I go here and if I use a microphone, I can say the prompt instead of having to type it in. So if you're not the best typist, this is a handy tool for you. Let's try this prompt again. Before we did write a letter about lice. Not the greatest. Let's kind of make it better. Click here, click the microphone, and let's begin. Act as a compassionate school nurse, draft a letter to 2nd grade parents regarding a case of head lice. Keep the tone calm, informative, and non-judgmental. Focus on the facts and prevention and avoid alarming language. Format it with a checklist of what to look for at the bottom. And I kind of messed that up, that prompt. Let's kind of like make sure it's good. So take that. Act as a compassionate school nurse. That looks good enough. Let's go ahead and submit it. And so now we know who we're addressing it to. We have a superpower. We are a compassionate school nurse, and we gave it how we want the export to look. So this letter is inform you, much more detailed, probably a little bit too much detail, but a much, much better result.
Okay, today we have a challenge. Your challenge is to do a very simple prompt, like build me a chicken recipe. I'm not sure. You pick. The next thing is then expand on that prompt. We'd love to see some prompts about your job, something you've been struggling with, something you've been trying to learn. Take a simple prompt and then expand it into a much more advanced prompt. Remember, you can give your prompt a superpower by telling it, hey, you are a specialist in this. You are a world-renowned expert on this. That gives your prompt and Gemini a superpower. So please try it today. Be back tomorrow.